Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back on the fight front once again. Let's look back at Heather Hardy versus Taylor Turner. Man, this is another one of those situations, where boxers, they make that transition to mixed martial arts and, they just find out it's a totally different animal, I mean, Heather Hardy, she found that out before in her previous loss in mixed martial arts. But I'm just saying, as far as like, a lot of people thinking, oh, it's going to be easy just to go into this sport and transition over. No, it's not easy, and shout out to Heather Hardy. She's she's been one of the first fighters that I've really vocally heard say, hey, this is harder than boxing, because Heather Hardy, she has a spotless record in boxing, but over here in mixed martial arts, she definitely knows it's a different animal, and she respects that. She always goes in there saying that this training is a lot different than boxing. It's a lot harder for her than actually, training for a boxing match. But definitely got to give her credit, man. Like I said, just being that type of fighter. But going into this fight, it's definitely another fight that showed that, yeah, she does need a lot of work. If she wants longevity in this sport, if she wants to become a champion in the sport, there's going to be a lot of work that needs to be done. Just going by what I saw in this fight, there's still a lot of amateur moves she was making in this fight, as far as her defense and her offense. But just going back and looking at this fight, man, round one opening, man, Turner, she was just letting off some vicious body kicks with her left leg to Heather Hardy's right side. She hit her like 4 times, and at first I almost thought Heather Hardy was about to get caught with a head kick or get dropped with a body shot, because there were some smacking kicks to her side. But Heather Hardy, she just went right through it and went in for a clinch. And Turner, she kind of wrapped Heather Hardy around and proceeded to kind of hold on to Hardy. And then Heather Hardy, she kind of forced Turner down. But Turner, she was able to get back up with her arm still around Heather Hardy, and she got her own takedown. She got a real quick little spin on her and took Heather Hardy down. And while they were down, this is where it really kind of fell apart for Heather Hardy. Heather Hardy, when she was down flat on her back, Taylor, she just kind of got that side angle, and she got that kind of side angle on her and was able to control her. And then she just like completely sat on top of her and just fired down little pepper and strikes on her. And in this position is what Heather Hardy could not get out of. You could see it, with her hands up, the way she was trying to defend. I won't say like she was in like full panic mode, but she was just almost at a loss for like her defense and offense. Like the only thing she could kind of do was start to give up her back. When she tried to give up her back, that's whenever Turner, she just jumped on her. She really flattened Heather Hardy out and went in for the rear naked choke like 2 times. I'm surprised she was unsuccessful with these, because the way Heather Hardy was like laying flat, all she had to do was get the arm right under the chin, and she could have maybe submitted Heather Hardy right away. But at the same time, I kind of think Turner was in there just kind of having fun in this fight, man. I know that sounds crazy, but from the opening round, like Turner came out smiling. She came out smiling, firing off those body kicks and just kind of smiling. Even whenever she was in the clinch with Heather Hardy, it was almost like she was smiling, like this fight was going to be easy for her. I don't know if that was just me, but I was just kind of reading her facial expression like she was just ready to fight and kind of ready to get tested again, as well as test Heather Hardy. Because like Heather Hardy came straight in a few times, and it was almost like Turner already knew what to do. But when she got Heather Hardy on her back and she was kind of laying down and she was just firing those little strikes off on her, it was almost like Turner was kind of teasing her a little bit, not dropping heavy shots, and just kind of like firing off shots to see if Heather Hardy could get out of that, because Heather Hardy was taking these little shots and they weren't really doing like big damage, but still, the referee, he was watching close. He was like, if you keep taking these shots, I'm going to stop it. But Turner, again, she just kept firing these little shots. At the same time, it was almost like she was saying, come on, get up, see if you can get out of these little, see if you can get out of here, see if you can get out. That's what kind of reminded me of just the way Turner was firing off these little shots, but Heather Hardy couldn't protect from. But finally, man, maybe after like 40 seconds to a minute, which was fair to me, the ref, he just went on and, he had no choice but to stop it, because the storm of little light punches, they weren't going to stop. At the same time, I know they're little shots, but you don't want to see a fighter take long damage or, get beat up that bad, especially if they can't defend from it, because there was a point with Heather Hardy, like I said, like there was really no way she could get up. There was no point where she tried to grab the wrist of Turner because the shots were too fast. Like she couldn't really pop up, or even when she gave up her back, there was really no way she could like roll or crawl out. It was just overall hole in her defense there where she couldn't protect from that. But yeah, man, it was just another wake-up call for Heather Hardy as far as what she needs to do more of in her MMA game. The more tools that she needs as far as defense and especially offense. You know, she needs to work on a few more tools in the game. But yeah, overall, it was just another learning experience for her. Shout out to Turner, you know, and Heather Hardy. They both put on a good, exciting fight. Definitely want to see Heather Hardy return and Turner, because I feel like they both you know, they both are growing. They both really want to put on exciting fights, man. But yeah, that's all I got on this one, guys. But like I said, Heather Hardy, you know, shout out to her, man, because MMA, it definitely is a dangerous sport. I wouldn't do it. I actually try boxing again before I do this, man. But yeah, man, let me know in the comment section what you want to see Heather Hardy do from here, as well as Turner. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.